need that to live. So another way to ask can be a bit formal. Is that what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? And ways to answer. For example, Jimmy said, I am a translator. I am a teacher. I am an accountant. I am a doctor. I am a student. Or another way to answer is that I work as something. I work as a teacher. I work as an assistant for a director in a company, for example. I work as a translator for my boss in Jimmy's case. So just some simple way to ask and answer, to talk about people jobs, people occupation. That is another new word, which also means jobs, occupation.
Occupation. I would write the word here for you.
Maybe too low.
Occupation. So occupation is another word for a job. So beside what do you do and what do you do for a living, there are one more common question for you to ask about people's job, which is very straight up. What's your job? Right? So instead of saying what do you do or what do you do for a living, what is your occupation, we can just simply right? What's your job? Just that, the most common. Or you can say what do you do or what do you do for a living. That's up to you if you want to say it. And
sometimes I think this is too straightforward, and I don't like to ask this question. It's too straightforward to the person being asked. It's not very polite, in my opinion. So I just like to ask, what do you do? Or what do you do for a living? It sounds better to me. I don't like this question very much because it's too straightforward to the person being asked.
So we would say it's a little informal for a person to be asked at. And that was the first conversation, right? We have two. We have the second one coming up. Thank you for Lulu and Tuấn, right? Was it? I think it was Tuấn Sĩ Phố, Tuấn Đô La Sĩ Phố, right? For your two answer. Next, we have another conversation for you. It is about after you have a job interview. You know what is a job interview, right? Job interview. You know what is a job interview, right? You come to that meeting, try to put job interview in the comment.
So we have an answer from Totoro.
Perfect, Totoro. That is job interview, right? That is job interview. So this conversation will happen after you have the job interview. So pay attention, and I will have two questions for you at the end of the conversation, okay? Listen and pay attention.
So this will be a conversation on the phone, and I will be pretending I'm calling from the human resource department of a company to an applicant that apply for a position in our company.
And I will pretend like Miss Kathy will call me on the phone, okay? And I will pretend like I'm listening to my phone. Okay, let's start with it.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this Mr. Jimmy?
Yes, speaking.
Mr. Jimmy, this is Pete Me Company.
Oh, hello, how are you?
I am very well, thank you. Jimmy, we were very pleased with your interview and would like to offer you the position.
Wow, that's wonderful. I am very happy to join your company.
We are interested in having you to begin as soon as possible, perhaps in 2 weeks.
Okay, that would be perfect.
Thank you. We will see you then.
Okay, thank you. That was the conversation. So after you have a job interview, they will call you to let you know if you pass the interview or fail, right? So, question. Sorry, just only one question. First, from me, what was the name of the company in the conversation? What was the name of the company in the conversation? And there will be 10p for you.
People say he's scared of that call.
What call? The
But
job?
sometime you would hear them saying, "We are sorry."
Yeah.
But usually they don't call you if they're not gonna
They
choose
don't.
you.
Okay, Như Phượng DC, very fast. Thank you. The answer is Pipme Company. Right? I have a car from Pipme Company. We have the second questions.
So when will Jimmy start the job?
When will I start the job? So this is number one, Pipme, Như Phượng DC. Number two, when will I start the job? When will I start working at Pipme?
In next 2 weeks.
Lulu again. Lulu is very fast today. I'm very glad. In the next 2 weeks.
Or you can say it in an easier way, is 2 weeks later.
Lulu. So next 2 weeks or 2 weeks later. Number 2, answer 10p belong to Lulu. Thank you for your contribution. Yes, so we start to explain it now. I will explain the conversation for you in case you still don't understand everything yet. First, Miss Kathy called me and say, "Hi, is this Mr. Jimmy?" If you are the person who is on the phone, and if they ask, "Oh, is this Mr. Jimmy? Is this Mr. Như Phượng? Is this Mr. Hai Hai? Is this Mr. whoever your name?" If you are that person, you say, "Yes, speaking." Just like I did. I just did like that. Yes, speaking. Is this Mr. Jimmy? Yes, speaking. Right? Is this Miss Kathy? Yes, speaking.
Or sometime I also like to say, yes, that's her, or it's her. If they ask, is it Miss Kathy? I would say, yes, it's her, or that's her. Sometime.
Okay, if they call you and they ask, is this Miss Kathy? She will say, yes, that's her. Okay? Or yes, speaking. That's up to you. Okay? So she say, Miss Kathy say, "I'm calling from Pipme Company." I say, "Wow, hello, how are you?" She was answering, "I'm good." And we were very pleased with your interview. Remember job interview? We were very pleased with your job interview.
What does it mean by please?
Okay, I would write the word please here. So if you pay attention, it is an ED. We were very pleased with your job interview. Mean we are happy with it.
We like it. We think it was good.
So they like it. Doesn't mean they're pleased. Mean with happy, right? So we are very pleased with your interview and would like to offer you the position. This is where I need to explain for you. So we were very pleased with your interview and we would like to offer you the position. What does it mean? What does offer you the position mean? Put that in Vietnamese if you can, or English even better. Offer you the position. What is it in Vietnamese or in English? I would explain it right here. See if anybody put it in the comment.
I'm checking. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. That means she say
to give you the
yes.
position
Very good.
that you
Totoro.
want.
Perfect. Very good. Very good. Totoro. So offer you the position means I will give you the job. I will give you the job that you want for the interview. Okay? Offer you the position.
When you offer something to someone, it just means that you give it to them nicely. You give it to them politely, in a formal way. Usually a job.
Yes. And then I
You
say
don't
wonderful.
offer people a gift. It's just weird.
No, we
You
don't offer
give
it.
people a present.